Welcome back to my Nosfet XENO video series. In my last video, I gave the Nosfet XENO a lot of praise on how nimble and how responsive it is in urban areas. So today I'm taking it out of town and seeing how it actually behaves as a cruiser. I'll be going through some villages and then heading towards the coast, and then I'll be giving you guys my raw feedback, my real-time feedback on how it behaves. Stay tuned. I'm heading towards the coast, but I'll be passing through some villages, and then I'll be giving you guys my raw feedback as I go along the way, as it develops. Now, right now, I can tell you that that's not my turn. I thought that was it. So I can tell you now that this is not me trying to say one wheel is better than the other. It's just the way these wheels are created, right? If you have more weight, you're going to get more stability at a higher speed. I just want to know how stable it is. I do not expect the XENO to be more stable than, let's say, the Lynx or the Master Pro or something. No, it's not, because the weight of those wheels actually help them. I'm trying to look for, oh yeah, I think it's further down. The heavier a wheel is, the more stable it is. So I'm not expecting the XENO to be as stable as the F18, which I've just recently tried, or the Lynx S. It's not going to be. But how close to stability is the XENO to those wheels? There's other factors as well that will affect the stability of a wheel. For example, the kind of tire that you use. Some tires have got more gyro, so that's another way in which you can get more stability for a lighter wheel is to put like a Michelin street tire on there, one of those ones that have got ridiculous gyros, and that will kind of cheat the dynamics of the system of having a lighter 20-inch wheel. I'm just going to accelerate past this guy. So I'm just going through some villages right now, and you can see I'm going to show you guys what I see very soon. I just want to make sure that I concentrate. All right. Quite relaxed. A lot of people over here have probably not seen an electric unicycle before, so I'm expecting to be seeing some jaws drop. Oh look, there's a cow over there. Can you see that? There's a cow. I'm gonna try seated riding and just, there is no seat. Okay, feedback on the seated riding is that it's okay. The suspension is very good. It is not going to challenge the F18, but it is very good for what it is. And I'm able to sit down comfortably. Well, kind of comfortable. My knees. XENO at high speed cruising, how does it behave compared to a traditional 20-inch? I say traditional because this is not what we're used to. A 20-inch that weighs 33 kg is not what we're used to. So do you lose that stability at high speed because of the less weight? Does it get sketchy at high speeds? My answer is not quite. I mean, you expect it not to be as stable as the other 40 something kg plus wheel. You will lose some stability at high speed because you've got less weight. But there are other things that you can do to counter that lack of stability. It's not unstable. Let's just put it that way. I mean, look at it. I'm cruising. I'm riding. It is a bit low though. You know, if you've got long legs, you will definitely need a seat. Absolutely need a seat if you want to do long seated riding on this. Just to give you a bit of elevation. Depends on obviously your torso proportion to your legs. If you've got shorter torso and longer legs, like for me, I would definitely need a seat. I would say you can only ride like this for so long. No, I will be testing the seat in my next video or the video after next. So look out for that. And standing up quickly. Yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But in terms of stability, what you can also do to improve stability is get a street tire that has high gyro. So you will still have your maneuverability at lower speed, but obviously the faster you go, the more gyro kicks in and the more stable it is. So you can get best of both worlds. So that is my workaround. However, the tire that has been supplied, the street tire that has been supplied by Nosfet has some gyro, and I'm happy with it. But I will definitely need a seat, and I will be getting the seat, and I'll be testing it. So subscribe to see what my feedback is on the seat. So, but yeah, it rides light. And the good thing about having a wheel that is light is easy to accelerate, and you can brake even when you're sitting down. So you just lean a little bit and it's going. You can change lanes easier because there's less mass for you to move. I also have my Go gloves here, which I can kind of use as air resistance. So this is an e-RIDES original design glove, so I can kind of, you know, if I'm getting a little bit unstable or the wheel is moving to one side or it's being pushed to the left or right by the wind, I can kind of just counteract that by having more air resistance created from my gloves. We call them wings at e-RIDES. Remember, we created this first. Back to the XENO. Absolutely love this wheel. I just need to get a seat. And I'll be testing the limb pads that we'll be supplying for free. So if you buy your XENO from e-RIDES, either is, you know, the global, I mean, check below, you will see all the links. And in Australia as well, we'll be shipping locally to our Australian customers. We're getting quite a few orders from Australia, and we just thought, listen, we need to reduce the shipping time for you guys in Australia. So we have a local warehouse there. But yeah, if you get the XENO from e-RIDES, we'll be giving you free seat. These are the bare essentials that you should expect to have. You should be able to have a proper limb pad, because the XENO is hard to put a limb pad on the XENO. So there's no point looking at the wheel. I mean, the wheel looks beautiful, but by looking at the wheel, it's not going to ride itself. You need pads, and you also need a seat, because it's a 20-inch. You're not going to be standing up all the time. You need to sit down and relax. All XENO buyers from e-RIDES, regardless of what region you are, will get a free pad and a free seat. It accelerates so easily because of the weight savings. It is so easy to just accelerate and brake as well, and to maneuver and change directions. Let me show you what I see. You're now riding with e-RIDES.